What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You got the almighty DJ CJ Flash back with a brand new live episode. I remember that song, and here to tell you all about it is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jerry Dove.
Bum, 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 bum,
Oh.
bum, bum. What's going on, bro? What's going on? It's Mardi Gras.
Wait.
What?
I didn't expect the glasses. I kind of expected the beads. I did not expect the glasses.
Russell got his head. Let me just bring everybody in right now so they can.
You get the specials, man. Them kind of tight.
These are Sherry's glasses. So she's even looking at me like,
those are the Earth.
What you doing in my glasses?
Getting my glasses back right now.
I like these, man. Very, very festive.
All right.
How's it going, everybody? Happy Fat Tuesday.
Yeah. Happy. I'm just curious about how you got those beads, sir.
Oh no.
You don't want to hear the story because that's for IRTS.
It's got pause written all over it.
How I got the beads.
It's IRTS after dark.
After dark.
Wait. My wife is telling you how I got the beads.
He took them from my bead space.
How'd you get the beads, Sherry?
I don't know how you got the beads. Wait a minute.
Oh, that was a lot of hard work went into getting.
Wait, hold on. Okay. Enough of that. Okay, enough of that. Let me right there. Here we go.
Yeah.
Those beads.
Hey, okay, bye now.
Look at the comments.
They're already on fire. I love it.
Good evening, everybody. It's Fat Tuesday. Come on, man.
Mardi Gras.
We got music. Today, we're going to have a great show all about the music of the city of New Orleans. Thank you to CJ Flash for coming up with this idea.
Oh, yeah.
And he's all excited about it. So when he's excited, that just means we're going to have a great show.
That's right.
So tonight, I'm going to welcome you to IRTSI because I remember that song. Me and my friends sitting around talking about music and what it means to us. We do this every Tuesday at 7 o'clock on YouTube, on Twitter, and on Facebook. I'm going to let Ryan Nicole tell you a little bit more about all that later. But I always like to add, if this is the first time you've seen us, where you been? And you say,
what do I say?
You always say, thank you for being here today. That's what.
Thank you for being here today.
Take two. It's your first time being here. I always like to ask, where you been?
But thank you for being here.
That's important.
Right on.
I've been having some beverages too. Y'all don't even know, man.
I know. I gotta find my.
Come back, Russ. Come back.
He's done with us. We've.
He hasn't even started yet. He hasn't said a word yet. Okay, so
you don't have to say nothing. Look at that face.
All right. So somebody said I look very cool. Let's see who that was. Make sure you put your names in there and say that.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie know what time it is. All right, look. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Say hello to Big Russ, Ryan Nicole. You met the almighty DJ CJ Flash. I'm Jerry Dub, G Dub. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Tell your friends to join us. Ryan Nicole, you want to tell them how to get?
Yeah. I love what you were doing though. You're doing it right. But listen, like G Dub said, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on YouTube live right now, and that's probably how you're joining us. Please tell your friends to join us right now. You guys go ahead and share the link. Tell folks to come on through. You can also like and subscribe. So like the show on Facebook, on Twitter, all that kind of stuff. Subscribe on YouTube. And if you are watching on television, you're probably joining us through Roku television, on SoulTVWatch.com. All those folks that are across the pond, that are international, are likely joining us through Soul TV. We are glad to have you. And, we always have a good time. We family now. I can't even do the new welcome to you. So good to have you, and let's have a good time.
That's right. CJ Flash, tell me first and foremost what New Orleans means to you. Has everybody been there? I've been there like 3 times. Family down there. Had some great time. Never been for Mardi Gras. They always tell me don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't come for Mardi Gras, but I've come a few times down there. It's a beautiful place. Have a lot of fun. So you've all been there. What's been your experience the first time you went there or the last time you went there?
First time I went there was it was beautiful. And this was pre-Katrina. This was years and years ago. And then I I was on tour. We did a tour show down there after Katrina, and it was the people's morale was starting to come back at that point. This was 2008, and so folks were starting to rebuild themselves. And I haven't been since then, but I keep needing to go down there. What I've discovered is my grandfather and his father, I think, are from Jefferson Parish area. So it's a lot of us down there that I need to connect with. So that's pretty much my roots in New Orleans.
Jordan.
Yes, Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, right.
What about you, Ryan?
Oh man, the first time I went to New Orleans was for a track meet in high school. We went to the Nationals, and man, it was hard to run because I was eating beignets and gumbo, and we ate our way through, and we walked down. We were in the middle of the quarter, and people handed us drinks. I think I was all of 16 years old, and I had my first little taste of a daiquiri out there. So as you can guess, the track meet didn't go so well, but
the
memories have lasted. I've been a few times since. It's a good time.
Is there any truth that the coaches from the other teams are the ones that were handing you the daiquiris?
That's very possible. It's very possible. Yeah.
And for you kids who are watching out there, do not take drinks from strangers on the street.
Right. Yeah.
Or in the club. Or on BART.
Anywhere.
BART. I didn't even know that was a thing. Just don't take drinks from strangers.
Certain trains are bar cars. You didn't know that?
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Let me find out.
Russell, tell us about when you've been in New Orleans.
I was in jail. And
Damn.
It ended
He
well.
was the one giving you the drinks, right? So,
it was him. They booked him right after I passed out.
Exactly. Officer McGillicuddy caught me red-handed. I've been to New Orleans several times. It is a beautiful city. You're right. Don't go during Mardi Gras. That's where the rookies go. If you want to get a traditional New Orleans feeling around an event, Jazz Fest, I would recommend. The Food and Wine Festivals as well. I've been working for a company for the last 8 years. I go to Essence every year, so we're down there working Essence, and it's a lot of fun. It's not your typical New Orleans experience with 400,000 Black people descending on the Crescent City, but it is a slice of Americana with beads. There's a lot to do in New Orleans. Our culture is present everywhere. The French culture is present everywhere. The indigenous culture is present everywhere. Music, art, food, of course. I don't get a chance to eat a lot anymore since I'm now a vegan, but there are restaurants that I go to that I will send everybody to. I can tell you where to go for breakfast. I can tell you where to go for lunch. I can tell you where to go for dinner. I can tell you where to go for supper.
Why you holding out? Go ahead. Do tell, my friend.
Okay, do tell. Okay. Yeah. All right. First of all.
Wait. Let's spread them out through the show.
Let's start with breakfast.
You start with breakfast and we'll sprinkle it in.
I'm going to end with breakfast.
Okay.
I'm going to end with breakfast.
Okay.
Well, no, okay. I'll start with breakfast.
All right.
Yeah.
The Ruby
You've said that before, by the way, I'm sure.
Yes, I have.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Breakfast can wait. Circa Prince. The Ruby Slipper. Probably the most consistent breakfast spot. There's a couple different locations. Ruby Slipper, I would say, is where you want to go for breakfast in New Orleans.
All right. I'm making my list.
I will spread them out because when it comes to food in New Orleans, trust the fat kid. I got you.
We also had somebody who's watching us from New Orleans. Antoinette Hawkins is saying that it's Mardi Gras here in New Orleans, baby. It's been a great, cold, but beautiful day here. So, Antoinette, we're going to expect you to lead us through this as well as we talk about the music of New Orleans. Now, it's got like 15 different nicknames for the city. They call it, how about 6? The Crescent City, the Big Easy, the city that Care forgot, NOLA, the city of Yes, Hollywood South.
Back up one.
The city that Care forgot.
City of Yes, Hollywood South. NOLA,
the city that Care.
The city that Care forgot.
Who wrote that? Kanye.
Post Katrina.
I don't know.
Katrina reference, I imagine.
And the Creole
Care.
scent. The
I've
Creole.
never heard that before.
I found it in the dictionary. So that's what they were saying.
City
Now,
that care forgot. What does that mean?
What do you
somebody
think?
But I'm
in New Orleans
assuming that
can tell us.
it's pre-Katrina.
I feel like it's post Katrina.
Yeah.
But if I'm looking, I'm thinking about Jerry's dictionary, which is the Merriam-Webster first edition.
Yeah,
actually a physical
we have
book.
somebody
It's
on
like-
our
He's like, "Hey, Merriam." Huh?
hold on. We got somebody in the audience named Miriam Nubian Queen Graham, who
Oh.
was from Memphis. So don't be throwing out the Memphis, the Miriam word. Find a different name to talk about.
Webster.
Merriam-Webster.
Leave it at Webster then. Yeah, but no, that's what I found. They listed all these different nicknames, and they
Oh.
said
Wow.
the city that care forgot. I don't know exactly what that means, but like I said,
Well, the
maybe
chat
somebody
room.
understands.
Everybody on the globe is in the chat room. So please
Go.
enlighten
Yeah.
us. I'm
Yeah,
curious
speaking of
about
that, go ahead. Let's talk about who's there watching us before we get this music going. So
Yeah.
I mentioned Antoinette Hawkins. Who else you
Yes.
guys see?
Well, I think I saw, who did I see in
Kim
there?
Baptiste
Oh, for
said she
sure.
may have some family
She said-
in New Orleans.
She also said she
That's-
earned some beads down there. So,
Word?
What was you doing down
Word?
there?
all right, Kim.
What?
KCB, what was you doing?
Tell your truth. Tell your
We
truth.
may have to put the link out to let everybody come to confession up in here. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm saying.
I always, like I said, I see Miriam, the Nubian Queen Graham out of Memphis. Eric Gill is out here. I think Eric got a birthday. Did Eric have a birthday yesterday? Today?
Happy
Eric
birthday,
Gill, I think I
brother.
saw that.
One of the
Jeffrey
four
Sanders
horsemen.
is watching. The Four Horsemen, yeah. Petra Brady is watching. Petra.
Hey, Petra.
All kinds of different
Oh,
folks.
it's one of our favorite people out there. Hi, Petra.
Yeah.
Thanks for
It's
joining us.
Petra.
All right, CJ.
Yo.
Let's get the party started, my man. Go. See, that just puts you in a good mood when you hear that kind of music, man.
It surely does.
Who was that,
Surely.
Flash?
That was a Hustlers brass band.
There's all kinds of brass bands down there. Again, in my research, I
Oh.
think everybody is so-and-so brass band. That must be
Oh,
the thing, you know?
wait till we get there. We ain't there yet.
Mhm.
Okay.
Just scratching the surface, huh, CJ?
Mhm, mhm.
What's the story on Hustlers Brass Band? Why'd you pick them to start out?
I like their version of the second line. Everybody's brass band does a version of the second line, and it's a standard.
Yeah.
But
So let me ask a question for the uninitiated, because I don't
Okay.
know. Is the second line a particular movement of music?
yes,
It is.
yes,
So the second line is a song. It is not a dance.
it's a stand. No, well, there's a dance. There's dances attached
Yeah.
to it, and they play
Yeah.
the second line after a funeral. Does that make
Right
sense?
after the slow part of the
After,
funeral.
yes,
After
Okay.
the dirge.
yes.
Okay. Got it.
The dance is
Thank-
the white napkins. I was there for a reunion, a family reunion a few years ago, and they played the song and everybody just took the napkins right off
Yeah.
the table, just started busting them out and
It's a
walking all around. It was just crazy. You're like, what's going on? Oh,
Hey,
Oh,
you
yeah,
better
yeah.
find out. Hey, listen, let me just say this real quick. I'm gonna break
Okay.
form. I got a little one to the right of me having her own Fat Tuesday.
Mhm.
So
Don't
if
you
I,
feed it. Don't you give her no liquor.
yeah, I don't know, she might have had one on her own. She's just following her mom's footsteps. But if I have to pull off, that's what's going on, people. You know, she's got her own
Definitely
party
understand
happening.
it.
All right.
Completely understand it. Completely
Right on.
understand it. So, all right. So we're off and running. And I did want to show a little clip of a video here. Let me show this for about a minute and a half clip of what's going on down in New Orleans right now. Y'all ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Orleans 365 days.
Hail Rex! Hail Rex! Hail Rex!
I love it.
There's a lot that's going on out there.
I love it. She was a little lit already. She was like, I love it.
She put a little bit extra.
King who?
Right.
King,
The
King Rex.
James
King
Brown
Rex.
is here. Right.
King Rat.
All right. So throughout this night, we're going to see if we can educate or at least have a conversation about some of the things that I've learned and that we've learned about Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras or Fat Tuesday is actually a secular holiday, but it's tied to Christian and Roman Catholic traditions. It always falls the day before Ash Wednesday, and it is seen as a final day of feasting and revelry before Lent. And you know, it's about 47 days before Easter is when Fat Tuesday falls. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, I love that. There's a painting that dates back to 1700s of Fat Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
And it's actually the day, like the night that Fat Tuesday ends, the day that Lent is supposed to start. And the image starts with like all the debauchery that happens on Fat Tuesday on Mardi Gras. And then the rest of the painting kind of leads into the church. And, folks that are literally coming from Mardi Gras, peeling themselves off the ground, going into worship. It's really a funny little satirical painting.
Interesting. Really interesting. All right. I also see show business in the building, and Ron Ledford is hitting us up from Detroit. JD Angle is also watching, and they're watching you play some more music, CJ Flash. Go for it.
I can do that.
I knew it was coming.
Can't go without it.
Clap your hands now, people, clap now. Clap your hands now, people, clap your hands. Clap your hands now, people, clap now. Clap your hands now, people, clap your hands. I went on down to the Audubon Zoo and they all asked for you. They all asked for you. For who? Well, they even inquired about you. I went on down to the Audubon Zoo and they all asked for you. The monkey's ass, the tiger's ass, and the elephant asked me too.
It definitely is a lot of fun. Definitely is a lot of fun.
The monkey.
The monkey and the elephant. I love it.
All right, CJ, you start out with a mega mix right from the beginning, man. What you gonna do now? Talk about that. Talk about that choice, because again, I love it when CJ's really particularly excited about a show, because that's when he's gonna be like bringing out all the arrows. And so go ahead and talk about that mix right there.
A bunch of songs from the Meters because we can do an entire show, and they actually deserve their own show of the Meters and the history of the Meters and morphing into the Funky Meters and later on the Neville Brothers and the whole 9 yards. But that is pretty much the foundation of the funk out of New Orleans. Aside from what Louis Armstrong did with jazz, this is the 1960s, 65, I believe the Meters was started. And, the first few songs I played date back to that, and then I moved it up. But the last song that I played is a staple. It's a kind of New Orleans piece where the people know it's kind of like for the zoo, and it's a staple, a classic, that a lot of people know, and a bunch of people have covered that version of "They All Ask for You." So
Nice.
that was all
I
the
just,
music.
just saw my cousin Sheila Robert had just popped in. She's the one who's in New Orleans that we went to see for the family reunion, which reminds me that we went to an andouille festival while we were out there.
Oh, wow.
Andouille food festival, which was crazy.
You ate good.
Crazy as in good. They're crazy. Yeah.
Andouille and boudin. Did you have some boudin as well?
I just ate whatever they put in front of me. Okay, I like that. I like that. Sometimes I said maybe it's better I just don't know what's in it. Just eat it, because
That's right.
but it was good. It was really, really good.
You definitely had some raccoon.
Yeah, you
then.
did. Yeah, you had some varmints.
Oh,
Yeah, you did.
You had some varmints, bro.
yes, you did.
Some tarnations. Yeah, you did.
Yes, you had some varmints.
Washed it down with some drinks. It's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
So
It's like
You had some drinks with the 3 X's on it. that jug.
Yep.
well, I'm gonna tell you another story with him real quick without saying any names. But we're driving, my cousins said, "Hey, you want to get some real New Orleans kind of drink?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So Sherry, it's a game for everything, and her and the cousins, and we got in the car. We drove, and we just kind of pulled off on the side of the road all of a sudden, real quick. Went down this dirt road, and this guy's got this tent basically that's up on the side of the street, off the street. They said some kind of password. Next thing you know, we're in the back of his little farm or whatever in the shed. Opened it up with all these boxes and gave us some of that stuff with the 3 X's on it and all like that. But you can't tell anybody where you got it. You can't take a picture. You can't do nothing like that. I'm just like, okay.
So let me ask you this: Did you drink it or you put it in the gas tank?
I allowed the other people to taste it first. Because somebody needed to tell the story in case something happened to everybody. So
Prohibition era.
I will be the one who's telling the story. But actually, it wasn't as strong as you would have thought, but it was pretty good.
Wow.
But for whatever reason, he can't sell
He
it.
said it wasn't as strong as you thought.
It wasn't as strong.
So Tuesday when I woke up,
Right.
Yeah, and I had this on Saturday.
Right.
But yeah, man, we're having some fun. So, Flash, keep that music going, bro. Keep it going.
I got you covered.
Okay, Flash.
Do I
Okay,
have to tell you
Flash.
who that was?
no,
Is that sound like Mr. Armstrong?
Yeah.
Did you want to hear him sing?
Why not?
Grab your coat, grab your hat, baby. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet on the sunny side of the street.
That is Zooey. I love that. Yeah.
That's good.
That is the
that's
ultimate city where grown-ups want to go and find some little bar somewhere and sit in the back of it and just text all your friends back home saying, "You can't believe what I'm going through right now, boy." It's a very cool, very cool, very cool. All right. I love
do
that.
yourself a favor if you go down there and go get outside the quarter.
Mm.
Don't just stick in the quarter. Go out to Frenchman Street and go sit in a bar, in a club, and listen to a live band, and you will see musicians, world-class musicians, just come sit in.
Mhm.
You'll see people were like, oh, I know who he is. You know, people just coming in and just wanting to jam with somebody. And you'll see these world-class musicians that they'll do residencies in these clubs that are about the size of this computer screen. And it is just, I mean, all types of funky up in there. It is just ridiculously fun. And it spills out into the street, and it's so much fun. And it's you would think that there's a color line, but not when it comes to the music. And you're right next to Karen and Becky having a good time, and it's really good. So do yourself a service and get out of the quarter and go to all different parts of the city.
I fully agree.
Take the trolley tour. Take the trolley. The trolley is pretty cool. The trolley will just roll. You can roll all the way around. It's really cool.
Nice.
Shout out to Lion King, Russ. Is that your nickname
that?
when you're in New Orleans?
What's that?
Lion King Russ. Is that your
That's from EQ.
your New Orleans nickname?
That's EQ. What's going on? E, how you doing, brother?
King Russ.
He telling on you.
No, I think that's from my trip to Africa. I think that's
Oh yes.
Lions.
Yes.
Well, fun guy.
they call me Bubbles in New Orleans.
Oh, they would have called me that guy that's running away. Where's
They're
he
called
going?
Bubbles.
Good Bubbles.
Where's that
That's
guy
funny.
going?
Well, I tell you what, y'all. Before you move into the next music, I gotta go get this girl some king cake or something. She's
Okay.
yeah, she's turned. So, thank you. Have fun. I'll see y'all next time.
You are
All right.
welcome. We'll see you
Love you,
next
man.
week. We'll see you next
Love
week.
y'all.
Take care, baby girl.
Bye, Anais.
Say peace.
Bye. Hey, you know what? Let's open up a chair. If somebody else thinks they want to come in, I'll send you a link. You can join us. So if you think you know a little bit about this music we're playing, let's have some fun. We'll get an audience member. Could be your lucky night. Why not?
Could be their lucky night.
It's Fat Tuesday. We're celebrating the music of New Orleans on IRTS
I
Live.
gotta be fat.
I didn't make that up, bro. I didn't make it up. It's in my notes. It's in my notes. It's in my notes.
Did you hear how he said it? Though?
I felt it all the way over here. So made me a little nervous. So we're talking about the music of the Crescent City, the Big Easy, NOLA, the city of yes, Hollywood South, and the Creole City. They do a lot of movies and TV shows in New Orleans. I remember I used to watch. Was CSI got a show everywhere, but I like the one that they do in New Orleans in particular, and all kinds of shows and movies and stuff like that. And
Where was Matlock?
Matlock was I almost said it. As much as I watched Matlock, damn.
my dad used to watch that show.
I know you did. I know she loved that one.
Oh my God, Mama loved Matlock. Oh, she couldn't wait.
Somebody out there tell us where Matlock came
What
from.
was Matlock? Somewhere in the South.
Okay.
Really? Thanks for narrowing it down to a quadrant.
He had his seersucker suit on. He liked pie.
A lot of good movies that were
Yeah, it was.
in New Orleans too.
Yeah.
Except
All right, go ahead,
my
Flash.
scariest one. I don't really want to talk about that one.
Oh,
Now you know what that means. You got to at least say the name of it. Okay.
Good.
All right.
Two words he won't say: Lewis and Cypher. Don't say them together.
Okay.
That's you want to that movie ended it all, bro. I watched that movie and I sat there at the end of the movie and I said, I'm an idiot. I just paid money to have the Jesus scared out of myself. I was gone, spooked. I've never.
That's a trip.
What movie was it?
Angel Heart.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah,
I was disappointed in that because who was that girl?
Lisa Bonet.
Lisa Bonet, and I wanted a different outcome on the movie, if you can remember, and that was not what we were talking about.
Yeah, man. I have not seen a movie like that since. I will not watch I won't watch a movie with the devil in it. I didn't even see Devil Wears Prada. I don't want to see.
That's funny. Yeah, Mickey Rourke is he's a different guy. He's a different one.
Yeah, that was before he got the surgery.
Yeah,
surgeries.
But that was when he was kind of on a roll because he did that 9.5 weeks. He did a few other movies where he actually was he was box office. He was box
him
office.
And Kim Basinger, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah, he was really good.
These
The
box
only
office
one he
movies.
came back in that was pretty good was Sin City.
Okay.
He
Oh,
was
that's
really,
right.
he
Sin
was really
City.
good in Sin City.
Yeah.
Um, and he was good in I can't remember the name of the movie. It was Denzel Washington, and he was a crooked lawyer in that
Okay.
movie. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember
All
that.
Which was set in Mexico, actually.
Mexico.
It was burning, Man on Fire.
Man on
Okay.
Fire. Okay.
Okay. All right.
That's what
Okay.
In case y'all didn't know, Russell Gatewood is our movie expert and things like that. So, and
Not
by the
really.
way,
He's
here you are. Here
I
you are.
just sneak into a lot of movies.
Yeah, well, you snuck us into the movie last night. Thank you for sneaking us in to see the One Love premiere, the Bob Marley movie. We had a great time seeing
What'd you
that. So
think?
I loved it. I loved it. Everybody out there, make sure you go see that movie. It comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got to see it last night because of this guy.
Well, I'm gonna ask you, why did you love the movie?
Because I love his music, and they played a lot of his music in it. So you just find yourself singing a whole lot. I knew the story already, but you just found yourself singing a whole lot. And I like movies that make me feel like I'm taken away. I'm not sitting in a theater where my feet aren't sticky from the stuff on the floor. I can actually watch the movie and feel like I'm there. And I was in a space where there's nobody sitting beside me. CJ was leaning the other direction. So I felt like I was all there by myself. And I really got into it. I remembered when I went to Jamaica and had a good time. So
All right, good for you. I'm glad I could provide, man.
you did the damn thing. CJ, would you do some more music for us, please?
Absolutely.
I feel like phonging it up, feel like phonging it up. I feel like phonging it up, feel like phonging it up. I feel like phonging it up, feel like phonging it up. I feel like phonging it up, feel like phonging it up.
I wonder if you're a kid, are you required to just learn a musical instrument? If you grew up there, you live there,
Well, they still have music in the schools in Louisiana.
that's nice.
Yeah.
And I can see why. But the tuba is still working back there. So yeah, the big kids had
Not
something they
called
could
a-
play.
It's not a tuba, sir.
That's not a tuba.
It's not a tuba.
What is that?
I'm gonna give you a prize if you can figure out the name of it.
Is it a trombone?
It's not a trombone.
Is it a flute?
No, what you think is called a tuba, it's not called a tuba.
Oh, okay. Educate us. Hold on. Let me give you one shot so you can educate us on that. I
I'm
told you
not-
guys
no,
this show was all
do
about
this as a
education.
prize. We'll do it as a prize at the end of the show. How about that?
Okay, I tell you what. I'll give somebody some of my wife's beads if you get it right.
Wow. Wow.
Giving them none of my stuff, man. Come on.
You don't know what I did to get those damn beads?
Exactly why I'm giving them away, woman. Get these bad memories out my house. Get these memories out my house, you know. So who were we listening to? Did you say who that was?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a Rebirth Brass Band.
Rebirth.
Rebirth Brass Band, who I
Shout
just
out to
happen to
Bill
have
Stephanie,
a
man.
picture of right there.
Yeah.
See that
Shout
big
out-
instrument right there to the right? That's not a
Yeah.
tuba?
No, it's not called. It's not a tuba.
Wow.
It's not a tuba.
Okay.
It's
All right,
not
let's
a tuba.
exit. Okay, that's interesting. I got my pen out. How we gonna do this?
I could tell you now if you don't want to give away a prize. So.
Yeah. Tell us now. Tell us now.
So
I know what it is, but I want you to tell
it's a
Jerry.
sousaphone.
There you go.
What?
Sousaphone with an S.
Sousaphone. SOS.
SOU.
SOUS.
Antoinette Hawkins said that she spells it out there. Sousaphone. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
in the chat right there.
Yeah.
It's a sousaphone.
Judy Alex. Big shout out to Judy Alex in the building.
Hey Judy.
Said it. She said it as well.
She did. You said.
Everybody knew but you.
So it seems.
Yeah.
So it seems. But I know now, and I'm going to use it.
No,
in a
it
sentence
is
more times.
as a brass instrument. It is known as a tuba
Mm-hmm.
in I guess in an orchestra. part of the brass section, it is commonly known as a tuba. But for this purpose, it's a sousaphone.
That's a pretty big instrument.
It is. It is. It is. Shout out to Tuba Gooding Jr.
With the roots.
Junior.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's a bad man.
Yeah, he's really good
bad
dude
man.
too. Super good dude.
All right, Flash, you done good. Keep it going.
Well, wait. I really want to shout out Bill Stephanie because I was not. I'll put it out there. I wasn't hip to the song until I heard it in Boomerang.
A lot of
Bill,
people.
Bill Stephanie was a music supervisor for Boomerang. There was a lot of good music in that movie, but
Mhm.
that's the first time I heard it. I was like, "What is that?
Hmm.
Hey, what is that?" I had to do some research on that one.
Mhm.
That's the first time I heard that song.
Is Bill related to Charles?
I don't know. I guess the answer is a click away. Let me see if I can figure that out.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll be back.
And while you're looking for it, CJ, give us some more music.
I got you coming.
As that song started, I was saying to myself, now that sounds like an Indian kind of a song, because I used to live in New Mexico when we were kids. We'd go to different reservations and see performances from the local natives and things like that. And that sounded like something there. And so when they started saying the vocals, I'm glad I heard that. So this guy always with some twists. Always with some twists. Talk about that song, brother.
That's Indian Red. That was the Treme brass band. And Indian Red was, I discovered that a while ago and grateful that I'm able to play it tonight. Good Lord. This I haven't been down there to see, and from what I'm telling, and you could talk to Judy Alex. I believe she just got back from New Orleans. She was down there and got a chance to see the Indian festival, or the part where the all of the Indians come out and they have their display. And she said it's really intricate because every year they have to hand make the costumes, and they can't, from the next year, they can't use anything from the last year. It all has to be original every single year. So
nice.
It's very interesting.
Treme, that was a great TV show that they did down in New Orleans.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I like that
Shout out
one
to
too.
Pierce.
Wendell,
like that.
Yeah.
New Orleans' favorite son.
Yes. Good brother. Really good brother.
All right, sorry, so I'm trying to do two things at once here. Got him. I got
I
the person who's trying to have
I hear what you're doing, brother. I hear what you're doing.
All right, Flash, keep the music going for us. And we're talking about Mardi Gras. We're talking about Fat Tuesday. It's Mardi Gras is like Christmas. It's a whole season, not just one day. That being said, Fat Tuesday is the biggest day of the celebration. And as I said a little bit earlier, the date of it falls on, it moves around a little bit each year. You can find that Fat Tuesday can be any Tuesday between February 3rd and March the 9th. This year, it's tomorrow, or today, I should say, February 13th. How about that?
February 13th.
Keep it going, Flash.
Got you with all this information.
Now is the time for all good men to get together with one another. Iron out their problems and iron out their quarrels and try to live as brothers. And try to find peace within without stepping on one another. And do respect of the women of the world. Just remember we all had mothers.
Make this land a better land in the world in which we live.
And help each man be a better man with the kindness that you give. And I know we can make it.
I know that we can.
I know done well we can work it out.
Oh yes we can. I know we can. Yes we can. Why can't we if we want to? Yes we can.
can make it work. I know we can make it if we try.
Oh, yes, we can. I know we can. Yes, we can. Great gosh almighty. Yes, we can. I know we can.
Now, we out here in the Bay Area know that one from the Pointer Sisters. Of course, they did a great job with that. But CJ Flash don't do Pointer Sisters when we're talking Mardi Gras. Talk about it, Flash.
Alan Toussaint,
Yes.
the writer and
The
creator of
great
the song.
Alan.
The great
Toussaint.
Alan Toussaint. And I believe the Meters played on this as well. I believe, and I could be wrong, but I know the Meters backed him for some years. And
He got one of your jackets on.
hey, that is Jerry's jacket. Hey,
Hey,
I do like
Jerry's
it.
jacket.
I kind of like that. I ain't mad
hey,
at
my
him.
man.
You could open up a boutique called Jerry's Jacket.
If you don't want to stand out, stand apart. If you don't want to stand apart, stand out. Just do you. Do you.
It was the way you said it. Jerry's jackets.
Oh, he put his cute voice on. So. I remember seeing Alan Toussaint's name on all over the Cosby Show. He must have did a lot of music for the Cosby Show back in the day, right?
Yes, and he was on there a couple times too.
Yeah. It was great. Yeah, oh, Bill. We could have so many conversations about how great and important that show was, but Bill.
No, the show was great. The show
and it was important.
Yeah.
The lineage of that show.
I mean,
the tree from that show.
Yeah.
It's just you could take him out of the equation.
Right.
But that show was very important. Not just African Americans, but it did a lot for America to expose America to other sides of the Black family that they didn't even know existed.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater.
No, but his musical friends, oh man, everyone from Max Roach,
Joe Williams,
oh my God, Miriam Makeba,
Nancy Wilson.
Everybody came to that show. It was amazing to see him, and we knew him growing up because a lot of us had the albums, but to see them on TV in that fashion, Callaloo. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Keep it going, Flash.
Got you covered.
I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. I done said the right thing, but it must have used the wrong line. I've been on the right trail, but it must have used the wrong car. Hit us in a bad place, and I wonder what's good for. I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. My head is in a bad place, but I'm having such a good time. I've been running, trying to get hung up in my mind. Just got to give myself a good talking to this time. Just need a little brain salad surgery. I got to cue my insecurity. That I've been in the wrong place, but it must have been the right time. I've been in the right place.
That's a New Orleans legend right there, Dr. John.
Oh, I love that song.
Dr. John.
As a kid, we had the 45, man. And kids, kids like all those crazy sounds and the way people sound crazy to us. He sounded great, and we imitated him to the hilt. It was, I was in the right place.
It was him. I think the three people that we imitated was him, Jim Croce, and Wolfman Jack.
Wolfman Jack, yep.
I was going to say I learned about him about the same time I learned about Wolfman Jack.
Yeah.
They had the same kind of thing going on.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Major voice and personality in New Orleans for decades, Dr. John.
Good
Rest
stuff.
in peace, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah. Keep it going, man. Just play the music, bro. Just play the music.
You want me to just play it and not say nothing?
No. We jump in here, but I just like the music. I feel like I'm at the Marley film last night. I just like the music. Keep going.
How they think the crowd go,
See, we are one. Gotta love that, man. See, your sousaphone kind of serves as a bass, like a bass guitar in the brass band, right?
It's a key part of the whole presentation. Yeah, multiple sousaphones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So obviously they were doing "We Are One" by Frankie Beverly and Mays. Another adopted son of New Orleans is Frankie Beverly and Mays, because I got both of them live. Or the one album live in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Mays featuring Frankie Beverly. Yes, they tore it up. I never been to Essence Festival, but obviously everybody who knows anything about it knows they tear it up for years and years and years, and a big part of it.
Used to be the closing act on Sundays. Yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
He was the guy. He was the guy. And rest in peace to Biz Markie. One year, Biz Markie did saying "Before I Let Go," and it was crazy. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. It just, as a tribute to Frankie, so Biz got out there and did his thing. It was hilarious, and he was serious.
Wow.
And you can just imagine Biz being serious for 3 minutes trying to sing that song. It was, oh man, it was beautiful.
Well, speaking of that, you saw Flavor. You see Flavor Flav doing the national anthem.
I did see that,
and he was being serious, and he wasn't bad. I mean,
it wasn't bad.
He wasn't bad.
Flav
He
is
can
a
play
prodigy.
guitar. He can play all kind of stuff.
He was a musical prodigy as a kid. Yeah. I think he was. I think his number one instrument was the piano, I believe.
Yeah.
He's
He's been playing for a long time.
And full circle with Bill Stephanie, because Bill Stephanie was Public Enemy. So full circle, we'll come right back to it. Shout out. We should get Flav on the show, man.
Oh, that would be fun.
If it was if somebody out there know Flavor Flav, let's get him.
Everybody knows Flavor Flav, bro.
Everybody
we wouldn't
knows.
get a word in edgewise.
We wouldn't need it. I just sit back.
That's fine.
I just sit back.
Yeah.
What y'all laughing at? Yes.
Flavor, the best hype men in the world.
Oh, absolutely.
It's got to be Flavor, Spliff Star.
Okay.
Jerome. Day and time.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't talk, but yeah.
Jerome and my man with the Fabulous Flames.
Bobby Bird.
Yeah, Bobby Bird.
Yeah, Bobby Bird. Yeah, Bobby Bird was probably
that's my Fantastic Four right there.
That's a good Mountain Rushmore of hype men. And that band that you were playing, by the way, was a Hot 8 band, a Hot 8 brass band.
That's right. Hot 8 brass band.
Yes.
They play all the time. All the time. So follow them on the net, and you get a chance to go see them. Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple of brass bands that you it's like going to church.
Yeah,
it's like going to church.
Rebirth
and contemporary, super contemporary too. Yeah. You don't feel any. You're not stuffy. They're pretty damn good. I'm sure I will mention them at the end if CJ doesn't play them all. But yeah.
I'm going to do my best to get to them.
I know you are, brother. I know you are.
Well, then get to it then. Go ahead, bro. Just play some music. Just want to hear some more music.
First curveball.
You look like Flav over there.
Now I do.
Curveball.
No, now
for those of you who weren't with us at the beginning. Here you go.
Now you look like Endora from Bewitched.
Agnes Moorehead.
They do have the cat eye.
Oh, you look like Agnes Moorehead.
Never mind. Random thoughts from the mind of Russell Gilbert.
I don't know how I remember Agnes Moorehead.
Hello, Derwin. Hello, Derwin.
Durwood. She called him Durwood. And stuff
Durwood.
like that.
Oh my God. Oh.
All right, Flash, we play some music. Come
I
on,
was
get focused.
trying,
Flash. Get together. Come on, Flash.
You did it.
Curveball. Curveball.
I was fine. I was fine.
Let her go.
I'm loving it, Flash. I'm loving
Try
it.
it. Try it. Just take a guess. Take a guess.
All right, let me see if I got a picture over here that might work with that.
There are no wrong answers.
There are no wrong answers on that?
No, because it's a curveball.
There's something brass band.
Wow.
No.
No, he stepped out on that one.
What do I win? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Some brass band.
Something brass band.
Something.
Right.
Just something brass band.
Something
Okay.
brass band.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
He and his brothers are from New Orleans.
That's the Marcellus brothers?
It's one of them.
Okay,
have
so
to
that
figure
had
out
to be
which
that had to be Brandon.
Who?
Brenton.
Branford.
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 Yeah, because Winton doesn't play that kind of stuff.
Buckshot LaFunk.
Buck,
AKA.
I even put it in the chat for you.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were talking about, man. I'm doing 10 things. I'm doing 10 things over here, man. I'm doing 10 things over here at the same time. I'm doing this. I'm doing
He
that.
was trying to give you in.
I'm doing all kinds of
I was
different
trying
things
to help
over
you
here.
out,
You know?
brother. I know you're busy.
Yeah,
Good guess, Ron Ledford. Good guess. Not the Neville brothers, but
the Marcellus brothers,
Yeah.
or at least one of them. Buckshot.
Buckshot LaFunk.
He played with Sting, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the Dream of the Blue Turtles tour.
I didn't
Mhm.
want to play anything from the stuff that you would know. I wanted to, because I really dug that Buckshot LaFunk album.
That was a good project.
Yeah, it
a
was
good project.
different. And he stretched out on it. So it was
Yeah,
good.
but I have a problem with him later on because now he's like kind of being holier than thou about being traditionalist. But when he did Buckshot, he was stretching out. So now you can't have it both ways, bro. You can't,
Well, him and Winton used to butt heads about that all the time.
Oh, they did that, and then Winton called him out when he went to work for Sting.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But Branford has kind of got like in a holier than thou space when Buckshot was what he was doing. He was stretching it, and now he's clowning people like Glassmer and other people
Right.
for stretching. It's weird how things turn around when you get older. Your lens changes a little bit.
Yeah. Miles stretched. Herbie stretched.
Yeah, but they never. Herbie has never ever talked down to people who are stretching.
No, it was just music.
His contemporaries, and he's actually grown a lot as a result. He went with the whole rocket thing.
Yeah.
He changed the game at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he helped to shape hip hop for sure. For sure. In that respect, yeah, the electro stuff, he had his hand in it, man.
I guess so. I think he made it more. He kind of all the get off my lawn people were like, okay, well, if Herbie says it, then I'll give it a shot.
Herbie Hancock was on MTV. How about that?
Yeah, he was.
How about that?
He was.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Flash, I'm loving what you're doing. It's 8:00 now on the West Coast. You are watching IRTS Live. We do this every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific. We have a different topic or a different guest every week. just to entertain you, to educate you, to show you that we're having some fun, and give you some great music all along the way. So, Flash, keep that music going.
Well, I played one. I got to play the other one.
Okay. Buckshot LaRue. See,
Black
every-
Codes.
Say again.
Name of the song is Black
Black Codes.
Codes.
Black Codes.
Oh, I love that album. Great, great.
Every
album.
one of these songs, again, it just sounds like you want to be in a club somewhere in the back in the corner, sipping on something, just relax.
Not
You
that
want
one. That one makes I need to be outside in the sun, listening to that right there.
Mhm.
That song.
either way, it would work either way, inside,
True.
outside.
True,
But,
true.
It just all the kind of music just reminds me of being in those little clubs out there and just
Yeah,
just
especially
walking
those
by.
clubs. The clubs you talking about with the velvet walls.
Mm. And they got the curtains to pull up so you're indoors and outdoors at the same time.
Right,
So
right.
yeah.
I thought you was gonna hit me with Skane's Domain, bro.
Oh, yeah,
that was about to hit me with that, bro.
Yeah, it's right here. Trust me.
I know it is. I know it is.
CJ Flash is playing the music of New Orleans as we celebrate Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras, and we're having a good time. And I just want to keep it going.
Wait, shout out Ellis. And
Oh,
we're
you
not
gotta
touching
shout out
Ellis,
Ellis,
but we got to shout out Ellis.
The dad, the
'Cause
father of them all.
without him,
Yeah.
yes,
There would not be all these other children that we see here.
chilling, the children,
Chillins that we see right here. Where are they? Where'd they go? They all ran away. The
Right here,
Marcellus,
right
the
here.
Marcellus boys, I tell you what.
Right, yeah.
So Jerry, while you're looking for that, when you go to New Orleans, do you go to Cafe Du Monde and all that stuff?
Yeah, well, you know, the first time that we went, we did that. And let me tell you something. I don't want to talk about it bad, but we went at 2:00 in the morning, something like that.
Oh, wow.
Packed,
Mhm.
powdered sugar all over the place. It just people falling out of the plates because you just sit down wherever you can and just wait for somebody. And you think that the first time we went, ordered like half a dozen beignets and the hot chocolate and all that stuff. And you start to realize really quickly you can't eat and drink this all together. It's just too much sugar for your body.
Wow.
And so I'm glad I went, took a nice picture in front of it, but I'm good. I don't need to be there
I
again.
totally disagree. I
don't need to be there again.
It is a scene. It is a scene, but
Yeah.
something about that hot chocolate with that beignet, bro. Because you got to dust some of that powdered sugar off and then dip it in the hot chocolate.
Well, the flour, the powdered sugar was all over the ground, as
Yeah,
you
because
walk
you got
around.
to shake it off. You got to shake it off, and then just because you don't have to eat all the sugar.
The children have gone to sleep, right? They're
Yes. And
Okay,
Anais is asleep, so the boys are playing right now.
the boys are playing. They have to eat all the sugar. It's too much. Yes, perhaps you're right, Ross. I'll just leave it at that. Flash, you been there?
Yeah, but I didn't eat beignets. I couldn't. I wanted to, but I just couldn't.
And
then
or
every now and then-
the chicory coffee.
I can't do none of it, man. I don't drink coffee.
Well, I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
I'm
you're
talking
talking
to him.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well, I don't drink
the dude with
coffee
the
either.
beads.
I don't drink coffee either.
You don't drink coffee?
No. I had the hot chocolate, was fine by itself. Beignets with some water probably would have been better move for me anyway. But
Beignets with water.
why not? I can't drink them with the hot chocolate. It was just too much sweet. Just too much sweet.
Oh man.
My stomach
Well,
was saying, "Yo, what's up, stomach?" It was like this, something like, okay. we're not gonna do
again, Trust the fat kid. I got you.
Okay. You keep saying that. We're not saying that, by the way. You said
No,
that.
I am. Look.
Well, speaking of food, you talked about breakfast earlier. Where are you going to tell everybody to go for lunch?
For lunch, I would suggest you go to Drago's and have the charbroiled oysters
Oh wow.
for lunch.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
Drago.
you will, bruh. Mm, 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 mm. And what's different? Here's something you find out about New Orleans and other parts of the country. Water has a really big element in how things are prepared regionally. So the bread, so San Francisco, where we are, our sourdough, you can't replicate that anywhere else because of the way the water is.
Right.
The bread, the rolls in New Orleans, the rolls that they make for the French bread and the poor boys, you can't replicate that in there.
Right.
So when you go to different places and they get the bread and they get it flown in, it's because you can't replicate it anywhere. So the charbroiled oysters there are just wow. You know, the whole chef's kiss thing, yes, ridiculous.
Wow.
And it's really super simple. It's just cheese, butter, oysters, charbroiled, comes to you right there, 5 or 6 of them. You're sopping. It's ridiculous. So that's lunch. I got you for lunch.
Okay. All right. Anybody else in the chat got any ideas about lunch?
With fried green tomatoes.
Right, green tomatoes.
Green tomatoes.
Charbroiled oysters. Boy, this man eat good, don't he?
Yes, he
Yeah.
does.
He eat good.
Yes. My name, look at it, Big Russ. See where it's going, bro? I earned all that, bro.
Dizzy's.
Dizzy's is good. Dizzy's is good. That whoever put that out there, they're familiar.
Judy just got back.
I will tell you this: do not go to Mother's. Don't fall for it. Don't go to Mother's.
Did you say Mount Mother's?
Don't go to Mother's.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you said Mount Mother's. I'm like, hold on, that's twice now.
No, Mother's. Don't go to. It's like a cafeteria. It is very well known, but there's so many other places to go. You'll be so upset if you stand in line in the heat to go to Mother's. You'll be mad.
Yeah, the best thing you do is you go ask the locals who live there. Where do you guys go? And don't tell nobody about it.
Oh, they'll tell you to go to Popeyes. But there's a reason. Popeye's chicken in New Orleans is drastically different than it is anywhere else in the country. I'm telling you the truth.
I love that chicken from Popeye. Now, CJ, if you bust out that,
you ain't got to worry about that.
Okay,
It's
all
not
right.
wrong. It's too much of the music.
You're watching IRTS Live. We're talking about the music of New Orleans. CJ Flash, please give us another song. You know, it's funny is that as you listen to the songs, you gotta. It takes a second sometimes, but after 7 or 8 seconds, you recognize what they're playing there. You know, "Hello, Dolly," Louis Armstrong. So they don't come out with it right at the top. They got to let you listen to it and make you listen, and then you realize they're playing a song that we all know. You know, so that's kind of cool. I'm liking that, man. What brass band was that?
Now that was the Olympia Brass Band with Terrence Blanchard, and the song actually was a Bourbon Street Parade. But you can hear "Hello Dolly" within it. You definitely hear it.
Yeah, definitely. Man, we're having a lot of fun with this tonight, bro. Ron Ledford says turkey chops. Is that from New Orleans? our friend Beth talks about turkey chops, but she's from what's it?
Detroit.
Alabama? Detroit?
Oh, no,
her
she's
husband.
from Alabama. She's from Alabama.
Something like that. Yeah. But maybe they got turkey chops in New Orleans as
I
well.
would not be. You know what? There's a lot of different cuisines that are present in New Orleans.
Mhm.
You go over the river, and the largest concentration of Vietnamese population in the country is in right on the other side of the bridge.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So Vietnamese food there is also very, very, very popular.
Mm,
Um, and what happened there was that when the refugees came, the climate of New Orleans is just like Vietnam,
gotcha.
and so they all stayed there. And
Interesting.
yeah,
Interesting.
huge Vietnamese influence there.
Makes
That's our phone a friend right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's our phone a friend, Russell Gatewood.
Only when it comes to food.
There's a category somewhere up there. I know just who to call.
Food,
Regis.
music,
Regis, I know
movies.
just who to call. So
Will you say
go ahead,
Flash?
Flash.
Food, music, movies. You got all three.
He got it all. He got them all.
Maybe cartoons. Well, not cartoons in general.
That's four.
Flintstones. Flintstones, I got you.
Well, no cartoons because
I'll have all the cartoons.
you got enough of them.
Shout out Double R Karen in San Jose. That's the cartoon. That's my phone a friend. And my man Ed Cummins, rest in power.
Yeah.
That's my phone a friend.
Both of them were Cartoon Central.
That dude got me. So the Jackson 5 had a cartoon.
I remember.
I don't know if you guys remember the Jackson 5
Oh, yeah,
cartoon.
yeah.
And he said, Russ, what were the names of the two mice that Michael Jackson had on the cartoon? I said, what mice? What are you talking about? He had two mice. He had mice and a snake.
Mhm.
I said, what, how do you know that? He says, the names of the two mice or rats that he had were Ray and Charles.
Mm.
He must have been blind.
They were blind. They were blind mice.
Two blind mice.
Well,
Ray
you
and
need three
Charles.
blind mice, right?
But on the cartoon, he had two blind mice.
Ray and
Two
Charles.
blind
Ray and
mice.
Charles.
Interesting. Interesting.
I don't know how he knew everything. He knew the Deputy Dog's homeboy Fred, he had a big F on his shirt. It was backwards. That's why it's backwards, so he could see it in the mirror. He knew everything.
Mhm.
Everything. That dude. I'm surprised he did it. He's just a good dude too. But he knew, and he's funny. I would say him and Rick are the funniest people that I've ever met.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Rick is funny.
Rick is very funny. Funny looking too.
Hey now. More music, CJ.
One day I couldn't stop crying. Tears kept on flowing. The pain in my heart kept on bleeding. But I love you. I give you my heart. I give you my soul now. It was you I adore. Oh, I done got over. I done got over. I done got over now. You
Good pull, Flash.
Thank you.
Very cool. This dude is
Hermatologist.
digging tonight.
He's
He might
I
be
told
the
you he's
music
excited
producer.
about this show. He should be like the music guy in charge of it. Is that Irma Thomas?
Irma Thomas. Yes.
She's also known as the Queen of New Orleans Soul.
That's right.
She is holding up a Grammy like that. Okay,
Yes.
how about that?
Rightfully should. She's something. Wow.
Can I ask you a question, Flash?
Yeah.
Step back to when you were doing the meter stuff.
Yeah.
It's an opinion question. Do you think the meters were responding to like their sound? Were they an immediate response to the stacks?
It's hard to say. That
'Cause you
might
hear
be
an influence, but it's definitely different.
I think they just stand alone. They were more original. You could hear some of it, but it just feels to me like they were a little bit to the left of that. They probably heard what they were doing and just said, we're going to go left. And it feels more, it feels gritty. You listen to stuff like Sissy Strut and Cordova and stuff like that. It just feels a little bit grittier. And it was instrumental. There wasn't they didn't have a lead singer. Nobody was really singing. So, it was just, I think it might have been a combination of the jazz instrumentals that were happening, and they just put it on the 4/4, or they just put the backbeat. So they didn't swing it. It was just, they had that level of funk. And they were right in there with, James and Sly and all them. Everybody had their different interpretation of what funk was. The Meters just kind of stood alone. So I don't know if I answered your question, but I feel like they stood more to the left of Stax.
I think so too. That song you just heard might be the closest thing to a Stax song, because that's the first song you play where it's actually like a traditional kind of a song with a singer and background singers and all like that. Right. So, but the Meters to me were just funky, just really, really funky.
Yeah,
and kind of had their own little thing. Yeah,
Stax was
funky, but they had a lot of, like you were saying, had a lot of vocals in it.
Yeah, it's more singing.
They're making more, to me anyway, traditional kind of songs.
Now, what Isaac was doing with his instrumentals, and that was something completely different. But the Meters just,
asked and answered.
Yeah, we may have to do a show on Stax Records. I'm trying to get somebody on from there. I know just who I want to get. I've been chasing for a year and a half, so maybe I can get him. And I won't say anything more, but I put out good vibes for me to get this guy for the Stax show.
Throw him some beads.
What is that?
Throw him some beads.
If the turtleneck wasn't so tight, I might show you something, bro. But we ain't gonna do that tonight. It's still early.
Wow,
it's still early.
Please,
I'm not even. I was not even going to touch the link from the Mod Squad. I was not even going to touch.
You're not going to touch me at all. Don't touch me at all.
Go.
And then Julie King. Come on, Julie, keep up. Let's go. And if you notice, that Link was running all over the place. Every time he turned around, he was running in that show.
Yeah,
he couldn't just walk to the car; he had to run to the car.
Yeah,
he ran in every role he was in.
Yeah,
until he got the Purple Rain.
He would sit down
and Sugar Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Woo.
But we digress. More music from New Orleans, please. Go ahead, Flash. Come on.
I got you.
Everybody, let's get your hands together. We're going to take it to New Orleans to a Mardi Gras. It's Mardi Gras in Montreux.
That's the Whistle Brass Band. Who you got?
Dirty Dozen Brass Band.
Yeah,
Brass Band.
Mardi Gras in New Orleans. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff.
Real good.
Good pulls, Flash.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Jordan.
I'm working my way down there, brother. I'm working my way down there.
Yeah, they'll welcome you with open arms, man.
I welcome them, man.
All right. Show them how much you know about their music. Keep playing it.
I'll tell you what, it's our music, brother. It's our music. And here's a little something for you, Jerry.
The green room is smoking and the flames is burning down. Throw my baby out the window and let those sun burn down. All because it's kind of the time. Oh, it's kind of the time. Oh, well, it's kind of the time. Everybody's happy.
one side to the other. The joints are jamming, packing time about to smother. All because it's kind of a time. Oh, it's kind of a time. Oh, well, it's kind of a time. Everybody's having fun. Right now, it's kind of
Just fun music. Just fun music. Who's that?
Oh, that's Big Al Johnson.
Big Al Johnson. See?
Or just Al Johnson.
Yeah, we ain't got enough room for two bigs on this show. So. one big. Russ claimed it.
I would bow down to Big Al. I'll bow down.
But would Big Al know where to go for dinner? Tell us where we're going for dinner, Russ.
For dinner, you're going to go to Royale Street, and you're going to go to Mr. B's Bistro. And you're going to have barbecued shrimp.
Now you got my attention.
Yeah,
now you got my
shrimp.
attention. I love it.
It's something else.
You're talking about them big shrimps, not them little bitty things. Them big shrimps,
yes.
right?
Scrimps.
And
Scrimps looking like prawns.
It is a dish that is pretty close to decadent. It's so rich and creamy, and you're gonna get a ton of bread, so you can sop up this. Oh, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Barbecue shrimp, I guarantee you. Mr. B's Bistro on Royale.
Okay, all right.
Or if you want to do another kind of white tablecloth experience, go to GW Finn's. And shout out my man Mark Spears. Mark Spears, you want some up to date recommendations? Check out Mark Spears. Just give him a call. He will tell you. He will tell you exactly where to go. And I also want to shout out. I want to just for a pause for a second. Shout Mark. He's a friend of the show. He recently lost his father, and we are sending you so much light and power and strength, brother, to your family.
Yes.
And know that your father is free. He is free of the burden of that illness. It's a cruel illness, and man, we love you, man. We're sending you love right now.
That's exactly. I texted him same kind of thing. And that's exactly what he said. That he's free now.
Yeah,
that's exactly what he said. So that's good to know. If I'd been thinking we should got him on the show tonight, because he could tell us all about it, you know.
That's All-Star Week. He may not be available All-Star Week. Yeah, NBA's his beat. And it's
that's
All-Star
right.
Weekend.
That is right. That is coming up, huh?
Yep.
All right. Okay. All right, Flash. You got another 15, 20 minutes at the most, so you better get it in,
got about
bro.
2 minutes. I'm thinking about all this food, and I have to go, bro.
I'm upstairs, got some Ritz crackers and some.
I'm gonna have to find some vegan
whiz,
options for this barbecue shrimp. Because now I'm thinking, what am I gonna do?
All right, now you got to come up with something for dessert here a little bit later. I'm going to ask you about dessert because
I don't know a lot of because I was gonna say because Cafe Du Monde would have been my after dinner treat, but I have to think about that. Someplace with a king cake. I know. I got a praline spot for you.
Okay, hold on to that. Go ahead, Flash.
Russ, Rico, and get those camarons and make your own barbecue scrimps.
I wonder if I could
do
that.
You can do it. You can do it.
We'll talk. We'll talk. It's going to be hard. It's the whole. We got to talk about that.
Yeah, we talk
because we figure that out. It's going to be big Russ. Because I'll be taking up the whole screen. I'll be like,
we don't want that.
This time we didn't.
We didn't forget the gravy.
Oh my goodness! We don't want that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Curveball. I got you covered. Watch this.
Make them say, I'm the colonel of the golden platinum tank. Y'all have the big things, we have the big bank. Third world hustlers, soldiers in combat, my timeless dealers and wheelers with true cat. Never gave a damn about no bras or no winches. If fools come short, I'm digging ditches. If he pulling strikes, commander in chief. If fools run around, I'm knocking out some heat. I'm down here slanging, rolling with these hustlers. Trying to get rid of you haters and you busters. Stepping on toes, breaking fools know. In the project, anything goes. Breaking food.
Watch out for CMB, baby. It's going down. You better watch out for Cash Money, cause we landed down. Money making is my thing, cause I'm trying to be rich, trying to put away meals. That's why I'm in the studio dropping hits, dropping rap after rap like you sell key after key. Backed up by the best friends, dropping beat after beat. My clique is the hot boys, especially we so high and dangerous if we ain't beef with the whole block. No fading us at all, player, cause we roll too deep. With AKs off safety, knocking busters off their feet. I go by the name WBG. I ride on Chrome and then I ain't like CS3. I'll bust a dome for baby on this B3. Because I know one thing, he'll do the same for me. We family, Cash Money is the army, better get a Navy. So if you ever play a heavy, look at it and gravy. Don't try to knock me.
All right, for those of you who just tuned in, we're talking about the music of New Orleans, and you can't talk about the music of New Orleans without talking about Cash Money and Master P, and even I know that, you know. So y'all talk about it. That's all I know is Cash Money. And
Man, you
Master
just
P.
should. I wish you'd just started that record off from Mystical's verse, man. One of my favorite New Orleans rap songs from that era was "Who That, Who That, Who That, Who That, Who That." Dude, that song was just
Who trying to get up in my crew?
They had it on lock.
Yeah.
Shout out to Master P because he actually he made it big in New Orleans, but he never really stopped talking about learning the game from the Bay.
Yeah, he was here for some years.
Yeah, many years in Richmond, right?
Yeah,
and but when the No Limit Soldiers, the No Limit Army, when he busted out the tank, they made noise.
I think he's got the tank on in here, right? There you go.
Yeah,
but the man had a whole tank.
Whole tank.
They had a whole tank in the basketball court.
A whole tank.
And did he tried out for the one team? I don't know who it was.
He played CBA.
Yeah,
but I think he tried out for one of the NBA teams too.
He did.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah,
he saw a little bit of time.
Got to give him a whole lot of credit, man. A whole lot of credit. He made a whole lot of money, but he did it the smart way, the right way. And as far as I know, stayed out of trouble for the most part.
Yeah,
and he was doing
people around him didn't stay out of trouble, but Snoop credits him a lot. Snoop said he didn't start making money until he connected with Master P. Right. He really learned the game from Master P. So big shout out to Snoop and big shout out to Master P.
Okay.
Yep. And shout out to Birdman, that whole camp, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Birdman ain't got my girl though. He got my girl.
Oh yeah.
Not anymore.
No, yeah.
All right, maybe I should go get her now or something like that. Hey,
No. Agnes.
Hello, Tony. Agnes. Oh, this guy. Random quotes from movies for 100. Let me call Russ. Random quotes from TV shows for 200. Let me call Russ. Okay.
Hey, I will tell you this, man. They, what they did with Cash Money, they took it to a whole nother level.
Yes, they did.
The people that they signed, they will eat forever. You know, from Nicki, from Wayne, really, to Nicki to Drake. You know, they're gonna eat forever.
And then didn't Tina Marie go down and make some music with them?
Yeah, she actually did.
She really did.
She actually did.
The Congo Square record is right. Is through Cash Money through Motown, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, through Tina Marie, it works for me.
Yeah.
All right, Flash, you were queuing something up. Let's go. What is it?
Can't talk about New Orleans without this.
Oh, let's go! Let's go! Oh, let's go! Let's go! Oh, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I've been working all day, I've been working all night, Hey, Daddy, I'ma be alright. I've been working all day, I've been working all night, Hey, Daddy, I'ma be alright. My thing's slow, take off. the slow. Release my belt and make it go. I'm up and slow. Take off the slow. Spin it, bust it up, I want to make it go. Release your wiggle. Release your wiggle. Release your wiggle. Come on, Jerry. I know you want to release the wiggle.
I felt like I was walking down the streets on Bourbon Street and walked into the wrong club all of a sudden. What's going on here?
Yeah, that would be the wrong club.
Where's the sousaphone? Where's the sousaphone at? Woo! Turn around. Exit. Stage left. Okay.
Man,
you said you couldn't do the show without playing that one. So who did you just play, man?
I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Wait. Internet already told us. Already told us. And I already got a picture too. Here we go. Boom.
Yep.
We saw Big Frida at the Blue Note Jazz Festival last year, and it was a trip. She came on stage, and she had the dancers out, and they had separate stages. So there was a stage here, a stage off to the side, and then another stage in the back area, way back there, and they would rotate. So there would be a group on here, and then they would be finished, and then the group would come on there. So this band was finished here. Frida came on, and you could see people just run like it was the opening to a new ride at an amusement park. It was bananas. And he held them captive for 45 minutes, almost an hour, just hitting them upside the head with all this. She has so much energy. I don't know if he's he or she. I can't tell what the pronouns are.
I don't really know. Shout out Renee Moncada McElroy, who executive produced the television show.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so he's so they have roots here in the Bay with Renee, and she did great things for that movement, the whole bounce movement. Yeah. So Jerry, you might have thought you were in the wrong club, but bounce is big. You'd have been all right.
Well, that was going a little fast. You guys.
What's more is bounce is credited. I found this out a couple of years ago. Somebody created a whole thing about how bounce got started. They credit Cameron Paul with putting out a mix. He did a mix or something. And the people that started creating bounce was sampling that mix. And so he's credited
really
with being a part of that movement. Yeah, go look it up on YouTube. The origins of bounce. And there's this young lady talking about it, and she breaks down all the elements of the stuff where it came from. But I can tell you one thing. The main piece, the backbeat that a lot of those people use, a lot of the producers use, is a song called Drag Rap by the Showboys. And you can hear da 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 boom 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 boom. That's all drag rap. That's the Showboys, and that came out in 85, I think 85, 86. It was on Profile Records, as a matter of fact.
Wow, Profile.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember I would pick up anything that Profile had.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just pick anything Profile had. I put it up. I just pick it up.
We're covering all the angles here, man. We went from Louis Armstrong to Big Frida to all the brass bands in between. We're playing the music of New Orleans on Fat Tuesday, right here in the Bay Area. It's still Tuesday. Well, it's still Tuesday in New Orleans as well. So let's keep it going, Flash. We got a few more minutes of music from New Orleans. Go ahead, CJ Flash. I love the way that horn carries all the songs. That's the most important, to me, the most important instrument in the whole band. You can big enough to carry it, you can carry the whole band, man. That's hot. That's hot.
It's good stuff. That was a Youngblood brass band. Song
Youngblood
called
brass
Brooklyn.
band.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good stuff. Good
Okay.
stuff.
Okay. All right.
My introduction to this music was, interestingly enough, through movies. It was through Live and Let Die, James Bond. Yeah,
Wow.
that's my first. My uncle took us to see the movie when we were kids, and I didn't get it. He was explaining to me the funeral and everything. Then this music, I said, "What is this? I don't get it. I don't get it." And I just started to, as a kid, I was always drawn to it after that. But shout out to the Broccoli family and 007 for.
Nice. Nice. Albert Broccoli.
Katanga, Mr. Big.
That's right. I'm sorry again. I'm just doing all this stuff. We're keeping the show clean. All right. Go ahead, Flash. We got a few more minutes. So I'm gonna say we got 9 more minutes. So whatever you got, you better bring it, bro. Come on.
If you could be honest without having a few, are you thinking of me? 'Cause I'm thinking of you. If there's something more that you wanted to say, let us remember the give and the take, the winning, the losing, the loving, the bruising, the good times, the struggle, It's a thin line to travel. Since you've been away, I've been hurting.
I don't think I've heard anything you play tonight that sounds like that one, man.
Yeah, nah. Trombone Shorty don't sound like many.
I like him. I saw him at the Concord Pavilion with Trombone Shorty. It was my sister that passed away. Russell, you were there. We saw you backstage.
Shirley.
Okay.
And I think Hall and Oates were the headliners or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
true. I do remember that.
Wow. Trombone Shorty was amazing that night, man. He killed it.
So was she.
She really was.
She killed it. And this was after her cancer,
Yeah.
when she was in remission, and she was just.
Was it Sharon?
Yeah, Sharon.
Okay.
Sharon Jones.
Kings. Yeah.
Sharon
Dap
Jones. Yeah. Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. Yeah. Just
The Dap Kings, and Sharon actually loaned the Dap Kings to Amy Winehouse to use. So the Dap Kings were Amy Winehouse's domestic band.
Wow.
Yeah, they were cool. They were very cool. But Trombone Shorty, I like him a lot. I've seen him on different TV shows, and he just turns it out wherever he goes. Young cat, too. Let me show you all a picture in case you didn't know. Trombone Shorty right there.
Bad man.
He's a bad man. He's a bad young man. So catch him whenever he comes near you, because you're going to enjoy that show.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, listen, let me run down through a few more names that we may or may not get to tonight. But John Batiste is the big name out of New Orleans these days, winning all the Grammys. And he was, of course, the band director for the Stephen Colbert Show. Left there a while ago and just started dropping all his music, which is, different. It's an acquired taste, but the Grammy folks seem to like it. So he's winning a lot of Grammy. Great personality, really cool guy. Seemed like somebody you'd want to meet. I don't know if you could, stay up with him, but seemed like a great guy and just a lot of fun. And John Batiste is out there. We're talking about, we haven't hit on the Neville brothers tonight or I think everybody else that I've got here that you already hit.
No, there's a ton of people from New Orleans.
No, I know, but I'm just saying in my little notes, you got everybody I hit.
We have not touched on Davey D's favorite artist.
Who that?
Britney Spears?
Britney Spears from New Orleans.
Oh my goodness.
Mahalia Jackson's from New Orleans.
Yes.
Wait. Pause, as the young kids would say. Britney Spears, Mahalia Jackson in same breath.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yes.
Paragraph.
He said pause.
Paragraph.
He said
Then Mahalia
pause.
Jackson. Then Mahalia Jackson.
There's just a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
It's such a fertile ground for
It really is.
musicians. Not that I'm calling Britney Spears a musician. Don't get it twisted, but there's just a lot. It's just
Who is
so
that?
much,
Speaking
so
of that, who is that girl? Some young girl again. They were interviewing her and they said, "You're a musician." He said, "I'm not a musician. I do music. I'm not a musician."
Oh yeah, I don't know who she was.
I don't either,
don't
but
know.
that was embarrassing, man. That was
Yeah,
embarrassing.
I was embarrassed,
That
and
was
I
embarrassing.
didn't know. I didn't really know who she was, other than wow, this is
But you know what?
painfully funny.
A few days later, somehow she got tickets to go to the Super Bowl. She was on the field.
She was.
Yes. I don't know how that. I mean, you made that much money already, girl. Don't even know that you're a musician. So I don't know who she was. God bless her. I don't know. She was on the field with somebody, and they were taking pictures, and he did another video which embarrassed her again. But yeah,
No way.
Way. She doubled down. But yeah,
you said way. Okay.
Way. You said no way. I said way. It's not Ice Spice. Ice Spice was up in the box.
Oh no.
She was up in the box.
Orphan Annie.
Yeah, she was up in the box. So, all right. So we're not gonna mess up tonight talking about these folks.
No, we're not. But one more shout out that CJ and I talked about this on the road trip one day.
Okay.
Fats Domino.
Yes.
Yes.
And I told him in our conversation, I didn't know much about Fats Domino until Happy Days.
Really?
No, I didn't. Not till Richie Cunningham started singing, "I found my thrill."
I'm walking, here's the need, I'm talking about you and me. I'm hoping that you come back to me. I'm lonely as I can be. I'm waiting for your company. I'm hoping that you come back to me. What you gonna do anyway?
I know we don't have a lot of time, but I do want to shout out she's super, super talented, and I've been on them for a long time. But Tank and the Bangers, if you're not hip to Tank and the Bangers, do yourself a minute. Just go out, find everything you can, spend an hour on YouTube. Tank and the Bangers. Oh my God!
Yeah,
got to check them out.
It's too bad that Ryan couldn't hang with us a little bit longer because she hosted a platform for a couple of years ago with Tank and the Bangers were the headliners.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, downtown Oakland there. So yeah, great act, good call.
Oh, that's right, at Black Joy.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
That's right.
And it was a good call there. Good call. All right, Flash. I think we got maybe one more.
That's it.
Two. I'll give you two. Okay, I'll give you two.
All right, I got to.
Also, that made me hungry. I got to eat.
I got to do this one for Russ, just for Russ.
Okay.
Get up! Oh, Flash! Thank you, brother. Thank you. Woo! Skanks drain. Yes. I hear you, JD. Get up! Woo! Okay, if you are a house head, that song is in your veins. That is right here in your veins, right here. That is the song, Wynton Marsalis song that Soho sampled for our hot music. And it's just, wow. It's just part of the whole fabric of the house game came from this Wynton Marsalis track. And I'm sure he hates it. But it is, oh my God. That's
He don't hate
right
them
there.
checks.
I'm sure he didn't.
You don't hate them checks. You can only be mad so long till you're rich. And it's like, oh, Okay, well, okay. Well, no, I didn't like it, but I do like the checks.
There you go.
They didn't disrespect it. They just changed it up a little bit, but that's a great song. That's a real cool song. All right, we got one more to go. So look, we usually go around the horn, but it's just us three. So great show tonight, Flash. Again, I love it when you're really, 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 really excited as opposed to just really, really, really excited. Did I put a four reallys on it? And I love it when Russell's excited as well because we're going to learn something. I got my notes. I learned a few things. Hopefully we've taught y'all some things out there about Mardi Gras and Fat Tuesday and what it means and how it's related to Easter, Sunday, and all these kind of different things. And so if you're out of New Orleans, have a great time tonight. Be safe. If you're going to New Orleans, make sure if you go during Mardi Gras, maybe you want to do it once in your life, I guess. But just be careful. Just, be careful because it's crowded. Let me show you this. It's no joke out there. And I don't have the picture anymore, but trust me, it's crowded and it's dangerous.
You can have a good time out there.
You can, but make sure you have your friends with you. Don't go out there.
Yeah, like girls trip too.
Yeah, sure. It's just like in the movies. They can get anywhere they want to in like 2 seconds. Oh, she's crossing. Let's go. Yeah, they're just like in the movie.
Well, they did show it was realistic that they did. You have to get out the car and run to get to where you need to go.
You do.
Yeah.
They're working on this. They're working on another part of that. When's that coming out, movie man?
I don't know. They hit a roadblock called Jada, and I don't know. But I keep an eye on Will Packer and Packer Productions and they'll make sure that everybody will know.
Yeah.
So when I find out, I'll let you know, brother.
There you go. He's a movie man, folks. He's a movie man. But Flash, again, thank you for the great music. Had a great time. Excellent. Listen, next week we're going to be back with another brand new episode of IRTS Live. Tell your friends to find us at IRTS Space Show on YouTube. Sign up. It's free. You can hear all the shows that we've done in the past. And if you miss any part of this show, just wait about 5 minutes when we're done. Click on the same space that we're looking at now. It will start all over again. And you get to see some of the fun stuff we had in the beginning. No. So you're just going to have to go to the beginning to see what that's all about. Russell gave you a place to go for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And desserts. He started with desserts intentionally. CJ Flash played everything from Big Frida to Cash Money to Louis Armstrong. I got my beads working. I got my, we have fun tonight. So one more song on the road out. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next week on IRTS Live. Go ahead, Flash.
Hot like fire. Come on. Rock with the party. Rock with the party. Rock with the party. Rock with the party. La 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 la.
IRTS Live is brought to you by CDove HR Consulting Group, the human resources specialist, providing personalized service to building a better tomorrow. Enjoy the difference. Lifelong Medical Care, offering free vaccines for everyone 12 and over. Call Lifelong at 510-549-5454 or visit lifelongmedical.org. Check out gdovedesigns.com to get t-shirts and hoodies that make a statement. Join DJs Big Russ and CJ Flash for the world-famous show live Fridays, noon to 4 Pacific. Catch them on the following social media platforms. And if you'd like to join us as a sponsor, please email us at info@irtsshow.com.